Hello everyone and welcome back to part 58 of the Megaman Battle Network 4 versus with Chaos in the Sky. Say hello, Mr. Sky.
What's happening?
Anyways, want to just get this started and we'll keep looking for this crap.
Ready, set, go.
Alright. Let me just data.
I've only got 2 more pieces of the net to free, and then I can get a move on over to the end of the game. We're gonna finish this game tonight. One way or the other.
Hopefully in the next video or so. You're not going to finish it this one for sure.
No, I'm not going to finish it in the next 2 for sure. It's going to take me at least, This is terrible. I'm sorry, I have to be quiet.
Okay.
I need major focus right now.
Then I'll do...
I'm very close to death, and it's no bueno.
I'll do that.
Oh, what? I didn't think you'd be able to move like that. Bad, 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 bad.
Oh, perfect. No! Oh, man.
Might have been better to have gone for the HP there, but I'm pretty sure this will just give me the win. It came close to giving me the win. Hello, are you there?
You cut out for a second. I don't know
Your
why.
internet is... It's your internet.
Yeah. It is. It's sad.
Whew, I made it out of that somehow with 1 HP.
Where's this boy at? There's another one around here. There he is!
All I have left is Sharo. Sharon!
Statue stands in the Garden Mansion.
Anyways, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. I'm very pumped for it.
Yes, it looks great. Apparently there's more giant monsters in it. I think they're called kaiju now.
Not now. They've, like, always been called kaiju.
Not in, like, English of Godzilla movies. They just call them monsters.
Maybe, but, like, kaiju... I'm pretty sure kaiju is just the Japanese word for monsters, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, so they've always been called kaijus. They just decided to stop translating it.
Yeah. But, yeah, apparently there's more than just the main 4 in that movie.
That's good. Like, less humans, more giant monsters, please.
And there's did you see that? Oh, what's her? It's Hanako, right? Or is it Nanako?
Listen, dude. I know nothing about Godzilla or this movie outside of what Godzilla is.
That works in Higsby's shop. It's Hanako, right?
The woman who works in Higsby's shop?
Yeah.
Her name, as far as I'm concerned, is the woman who works in Higsby's shop.
Fine, I'm going with Hanako.
Does she even have a name?
Yeah, it is. It is Nanako.
Oh, you're getting that quiz thing.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a comic being released because I guess from the Godzilla 2014 movie, this one takes place 5 years after.
I did go see that movie.
Yeah, and the Godzilla comic says what he's been doing in the 5 years, and he fights like a monster called Muto Prime, which is the alpha version of whatever the 2 Mutos are in the...
Yeah, listen, so like I'm all for people that like Godzilla that much, you know, give them more Godzilla lore. They deserve it. But for me, dude, I really just want to see a giant lizard fight other monsters. I don't care about anything else.
That'll be pretty sweet. I like Mothra. Mothra's great. I watched Mothra's own movie.
I've only seen the last Godzilla movie that came out, the one that this is like 5 years after, and then I'm gonna see this Godzilla movie, so I don't know, like, any of that.
Dude, I am such a big Godzilla fan. Like, I could talk about it for hours. I used to own
I can tell.
I used to own every single Godzilla movie. Until,
I'm gonna get deleted. Yep, sure enough.
Good for you.
This is such an awful level. A high-level Medar, 2 high-level of the Tusk things on 2 different rows, and then nothing but ice, so you can't stand anywhere.
It is terrible.
I have to redo the Yumland one now. That is such an awful fight. This game is really fun, but like when you get to the 3rd game, it really just starts to be annoying.
Yeah, I would
like
imagine.
the second game is fine. It's just a little more difficult, but then you get to the 3rd game, and it's like, what if we just made the game not fun anymore?
Yeah, that sounds good. Make sure you can enjoy anything.
How did I get hit by that?
That's actually, I mean, I guess that's not surprising since you're not really a monster movie type of dude.
No, I'm not into horror or anything of the sort, so I just really want to watch Godzilla, like, duke it out with giant monsters.
I actually don't mind, like, the new... A lot of people were upset about Godzilla being, like, differently shaped and him being, like, more massive than he's ever been before.
I mean, he looks like a giant lizard that breathes blue fire. What more do you want?
People are used to, like, the suit stuff.
the suit stuff?
Yeah, everything in Godzilla before was a guy in a suit.
Oh, yeah. I didn't understand what you meant by suit stuff. I, like, imagined Godzilla in a tuxedo.
And I guess they have the actor who did the Godzilla suit stuff in, like...
Was it always the same actor?
Generally, yeah.
That's wild. Godzilla movies have existed for, like, what, 50 years?
Well, I think for the most part, it was the same actor since Tohei got Godzilla. Or maybe not after Tohei.
That word means nothing to me.
Aw, man, I wish you knew more. This is like you talking about Persona 5 to me.
Now you know how I feel. Also play Persona 5.
I will eventually.
I'm gonna knock out Persona 4 sometime this year, I think. I want to get that. I want to do my playthrough of Persona. There are some people who are in my chat like Persona. Oh, you think Persona 5 is good? Persona 4 is where it's at. And I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. Puritans or like elitists, whatever. But that's probably just like the first one you played with or you mostly grew up with. But I'm sure it's good. But like, Persona 5 is really good. So I can't imagine that Persona 4 is like demonstrably better, which is how a lot of people in my chat tried to make it out. They were like, oh dude, this is nothing. Persona 4 is like really good Persona. This is just okay Persona. And I was like, there's no way. This game is too good for there to be like, for this to just be an okay version and there to be like a demonstrably better version.
That's what I was thinking too. Like, a lot of people say the older games are better because of nostalgia for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't be shocked if Persona 4 is maybe, like, a bit better than Persona 5. Persona 5 has some issues, but it's overall really good.
Story-wise, or do you mean, like, gameplay-wise?
No, gameplay-wise, I'm sure it's worse, because I was told that the palaces in Persona 4 are randomly generated.
That sounds stupid.
Yeah, as soon as someone told me that, I said, like, well, maybe I won't play it then. And then people on the internet were like, no, but it's, like, the best one. And I'm like, yeah, but, like...
Who cares?
The other ones are so much. I'm sure that Persona 5 is going to be better gameplay-wise because it's newer and it's just they've had more time to make better stuff. But like, it might be better character and story-wise, but I can't. There's no way it's like way better. You know what I mean?
Didn't they add it to where you could be like a girl in Persona 5?
There was, I think,
or Persona 4.
Yeah, Persona 5 they definitely didn't do that. Persona 4, from what I understand, they added the option to play as a female in the redone version, which also added other content, so that's the version I'm gonna play, Persona 4 Gold. Yeah, obviously. Like, you know, if Persona 5 The Royal had come out before I decided to play Persona 5, I would have played The Royal. Which I cannot wait for The Royal either. I hope they do more with the catching.
To that?
They're adding like a whole other, like, imagine the game is broken into like 3 sections, like part 1, 2, and 3. They're just adding a 4th section.
Oh.
Like, they're adding another, from what it looks like, they're adding, like, a whole other 3rd or 4th of the game. They are, like, adding a bunch of more days you can do stuff. They're adding, like, 3 or 4 new confidants, which means, like, 2 or 3 new characters. One of them is a phantom thief, so they're actually a part of your team. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to be here. They're adding a lot of crazy stuff. It's ridiculous.
That's good. I mean, I would want them, if they're re-releasing it, to add a whole
Yeah,
bunch of
like,
stuff.
it's enough stuff to where it's like, oh, well, no wonder this isn't any kind of DLC. There's no way they could do this as DLC. It's too expansive.
Especially if it's just like a thing that adds to the main story anyways. That would make it
I'm sure, like, so, like, the thing is, like, I'm sure you don't care, and it's not necessarily spoilers, but Persona 5 ends on Christmas. Like, the 25th of December is the end of the game, right?
Yeah.
They showed footage of them doing stuff on New Year's Eve, on the 31st. Which, in Persona 5, your group is not, like, together on the 31st. For that to be a thing. So they had to have added, like, more gameplay to do, because the last palace is done on the 25th, so I don't know how they're gonna do it. But there's gotta be more, like, actual gameplay.
Ow, that hurt. I mean, I'm sure it's just like... I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't know anything about Persona,
like, the
so
thing is like,
like,
what happens on Christmas, like, kind of leads it to where it's like, oh, they can't really do this anymore, but apparently they're gonna be able to somehow. They gotta change something.
So they can't get their personas anymore?
No, that stops after you win the game.
Huh.
So, like, but they show, like, hey, there's gameplay after that point. I'm like, well, something's gotta happen.
What's the lore behind the Persona stuff? Like, why do they get their powers in the first place?
I mean, it's just like, the metaverse, like, exists, you know? So, like, since the metaverse exists, they happen to find their way into the metaverse because a guy named Igor gives them the power to like, change society.
I remember watching the beginning, and he's like, oh, you have a certain amount of days till the end of the world or something. Is that actually playing into effect? Like, is the world actually gonna end?
He never says, from what I remember, that the world is going to end, but something akin to that happens, yes. But no, I'm fairly certain Igor never says, like, hey, the world is going to end. At least not in Persona 5. He might have said it in 3 or 4.
I could have sworn, because I've only watched, like, your videos.
I mean, he might have said it, like, really late in the game. Or he might have said, like, a catastrophe or something like that. But I don't ever remember. Igor always talks about, like, your rehabilitation and that you're going to change as a person and all that. I don't ever remember him being like, yeah, the fate of the world is at stake. I
might just be mistaken.
I might be. Maybe there was, like, one throwaway line that I don't remember where he's like, you know, the fate of the world hangs in the balance. But I don't ever remember that. I'm so focused on talking to you that I've been going in the wrong direction.
Well, I stopped watching it because I'm like, well, I'm gonna play this game eventually, so I don't want to spoil
Just play
myself.
the Royal when it comes out in, like, 2020.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
You, Michael, and Slyro all should. We can, like, rank favorite Persona dungeon, favorite Persona music, favorite Persona characters, favorite Persona waifus. There's so much to do.
Wait, are there 5 datas or are there 4 datas?
Should be 5.
I don't want. Oh crap!
I normally think it's 5 at least.
Nothing because there were 2 in AC. There was ACD.
Are you okay?
No, I should have brought some water. I
Are
don't
you
have
having a
water.
stroke? Live on stream?
That's how I get some views.
There you go.
Quick, hit me over the head. Maybe that'll give me a stroke.
I'm on it, dude.
Do it at the wedding.
Do it at the. Yeah, I was about to say I'll do it at the wedding.
Well, I'll have to play Persona because I mean I've heard it's a really long game. I probably won't do a whole lot of the Confidant stuff.
Don't play Persona.
Why?
Because there's no point if you're not gonna like do the funnest parts of Persona.
Is that the funnest part of Persona?
For me, it is.
Palaces were the funnest part.
Well, I mean, like that's like the turn-based gameplay, yeah, and that's fun too. But like interacting with the many like varied and interesting characters and learning about all of their awesome backstories and befriending them and stuff—that's what I loved.
I did play Honeyclaw.
It's like 1,000 times better than that crap.
I don't know about that.
I
Debatable.
assure you it is. No, it's not debatable.
It's
You
debatable.
scumbag. I'm not having this conversation with you. You're making me mad.
I'm just messing with you, dude. Don't actually.
I know, but I hate you.
About it.
Get back on the poison, you scumbag.
How are you gonna deal with me for a week? If
I'll kick you out of your own house.
Oh, that's the way to do it.
Slyro and I still got to get together and book that bed and breakfast.
When are you arriving again?
Me and Slyro were both arriving at like 11, like within 4 minutes of each other if our planes don't mess up.
Oh, you guys, I was hoping you guys would coincidentally end up on the same flight.
That's ridiculous. We're flying from 2 different locations.
Maybe you guys meet at the same place to get on the same layover.
Does he have a layover?
I don't know. I remember him saying he wanted a singular.
Well, yeah, obviously I would like a singular one too, but it was like $100 cheaper to just take a layover.
It always is.
Yeah.
Always is.
But yeah, we're both supposed to arrive. Like he's 11:14 a.m. on Monday, and I'm 11:10 a.m. on Monday.
Nice. That's
so
perfect.
hopefully Michael like gets there at a reasonable time, and we can just all be there like within an hour of each other, roughly.
Nah, dude, knowing him, he'll ruin it and get there at like 6.
If he's getting there late in the day, you're gonna come pick us up, and we're just gonna spend the day hanging out in Portland until he gets there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna plan to do anyways. Even if Slyro like arrived Sunday, like I was telling him it'd be fine to do.
How dare he try and get there before me?
Well, he said something about not being able to find a flight without a layover, and he wanted one without a layover or whatever. I don't know. And then he's like, "Oh, there's one on Sunday. If I arrive there on Sunday," I'm like, "Oh yeah, do that, dude. Enjoy yourself. Knock yourself out.
Just do whatever, bro."
I can come pick you up because I'm taking from freaking Sunday to like 2 Sundays off, so.
Which is unheard of for you, because you like never take days off.
Yeah, they better freaking improve it. I'll just like.
Just don't go.
Quit.
Just quit. Yeah. Oh my goodness, how did all of those swords miss?
I mean, they're pissing me off right now anyways.
What's going on with work? Is this something you want to talk about in the video?
No, it's a coworker.
You
no, I
stupid!
won't talk about it.
Ah, the stupid stun crap. Sorry, continue.
It doesn't involve me, it involves Chucha.
Oh, I saw you tweeting about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's like running their mouth because they're an idiot.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll just talk about it. It doesn't matter. No one's ever gonna notice this, and I'm not gonna say names anyway, so it's not gonna bother with anything. So, pretty much, I work with Chucha, right?
Yeah.
There's 3 people per building. There's 2 care staff, and then there's a med tech who handles passing all the medicine. So, oftentimes, Chucha, being the nice person that she is, either is...
What a nice lady.
She helped cleaning her mom's garage, which is unheard of because she doesn't usually stay with her mom and doesn't really care much for her mom.
I can... Yo, we have something to empathize over. We can relate on that.
Yeah. She also doesn't have a dad, so that's...
We can relate to that, too. Like, it sounds like me and Chucha are maybe the same person. No wonder you fell in love with her.
Oh, are you saying...
Oh, that ship has sailed, mister. You've got a ring.
That's right. Anyways.
That was a good one. Alright, continue.
Anyways, this person, Chucha likes to donate clothes, right? And she was donating a bunch of clothes from, her mom's garage that she was helping clean out or whatever, and they were like, you know, I mean, they're nice clothes, so the old people sometimes need clothes.
I cannot wait to see how this turns around because it sounds so innocuous right now.
Well, I'm getting to that. So, for some reason, I don't remember. So Chucha was putting clothes on these residents and giving them like clothes and stuff. Oh crap! Are you kidding me?
By the way, I'm in the final comp.
Nice.
With the really good music.
And there's the med tech, right? And she's a new med tech that we're...
What does the med tech do again?
Pass out medicine and do treatments, right? There's
Okay. I'm sorry, you said that, but I just have the memory of a goldfish.
That's fine. So this med tech, it's hard to not refer to
Call her
as
Sally.
Name. Yeah, so Sally
is a dick.
Yes, is a dick. And Sally... oops. That was weird.
No, you? What happened?
So I'm just gonna finish the story out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Doesn't matter. So Sally is a dick because Chucha took one of these sweaters that she was going to give to the resident, and she forgot her sweater at home, right? And
okay, wait. Say this again?
Chucha has these clothes that she's going to donate to the residents. Yes.
Okay, so she hasn't donated them. Yeah.
No, she has not donated them.
Okay, then she's got a sweater, and she gives it to who?
And she's going to be giving it to a resident.
She's going to give a sweater to a resident.
Yes. Okay. However, she doesn't give it to the resident yet. What she does do is that she's cold. She decides to wear this sweater.
Chucha wears the sweater because she's cold.
Yeah, and she's going to put it back after she leaves work. And give it to the resident after she washes it.
And these are things that Chucha is donating.
Yes, these are things Chucha...
So she owns it, basically, as of now, until she donates it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And she's donating this to the resident. And Adriana has it on, right?
Adriana is Chucha for the viewers.
Yes, Adriana has it on. I have to go to like Square now.
I have to like save the universe myself.
The medtech sees her wearing it, and because it's oversized, because it's not her clothes, it was her mom's clothes. It doesn't fit her at all. And she assumes... To be expected. Yeah, this medtech assumes that Adriana took it from a resident.
Oh my goodness.
And is telling people that
You know what assuming does, right?
Yeah, it makes an ass out of me and you.
Yeah.
Culprit's in this place. Where is he? Oh, there we go. Anyways, assumes that Adriana is stealing from the resident and is telling people that. And she's telling... What?
She just goes around and starts talking like that?
Exactly. And if that's not something you should tell people because one, if you think they're stealing from Resident, you should go to your manager for the first part. You
should
spread it
always
around.
go to whoever is in charge immediately, first thing.
Exactly. And
that's not even a thing in like the business that you're in. That's a universal thing in all employment.
Exactly. So that is happening, and I'm focusing right now because I'm fighting 3 spiky EXs.
Yeah,
but,
that's fair.
That is happening, and Chucha gets a call from one of the knock shift I missed that freaking program in advance. From one of the med techs, because this other med tech who is working when we're not working is telling other people that she is stealing from residents. And then she also says something along the lines of, no wonder things are going missing here.
Wow.
Assuming that Adriana is stealing everything else.
That is insane.
So the first thing tomorrow, since I'm working a double tomorrow, Adriana's working a double tomorrow, is she's gonna talk to the executive director about that. Because Adriana is, for the most part, she's like the person who cares most about these residents. She donates clothes to them all the time. She even goes out of her way to buy like socks and pajamas if they need them.
I do like socks and pajamas.
And it's freaking ridiculous that this medtech, who's only been working here for about maybe 3 or 4 months, is assuming Adriana is stealing stuff from her when she's worked here for almost 5 years without ever having issues with anything like that.
That is pretty ridiculous.
And it really pisses me off because it's none of my business and I can't say anything to the people.
Oh yeah, because like they don't know that you're like engaged or anything, right?
I mean, they're going to know soon, but...
Yeah, I mean, soon there will be no choice.
Yeah.
Is that gonna get you guys in trouble at work?
Nah. I'm pretty sure...
Well, I mean, from the way you always phrase it, it sounds like they can't really afford to let you be in trouble at work, can they?
Well, also on top of that, me and Chucha are on the same schedule like that, and I'm pretty sure people just assume that we're together
Yeah,
anyways.
you're man and woman, pretty young, you know? It's just like in anime, whenever the 2 characters of the opposite gender, sometimes even the same gender, stand near each other for more than like 5 seconds, the internet immediately assumes they're married.
Yeah, so, like, I'm about to fight Dex. No, I'm gonna hear the booing!
Wait a minute, did you go in yet? Because it's time to end the episode.
I totally did go in.
Alright, well, we gotta keep going then.
It's my video, so it doesn't matter.
Why? It's always your videos. Oh, HP memory.
That is. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure most of the managers assume, if already know anyways, because one of the managers is helping fit Chucha's wedding dress.
Oh, I think that manager is most definitely in the know.
Yeah, that manager definitely knows. So I would assume it's not gonna matter even when we tell them officially. But it's still annoying because I don't want to get involved with it.
I did that wrong. Sorry.
If I get involved with it, they'll just be like, "Oh, well, that's because she's your whatever."
Fiance?
You know,
the word is fiance.
Well, they don't know that yet. I'm assuming this medtech doesn't know that. I hate medtech. She's annoying.
I hate Woodsoul. Woodsoul's charge shot is a tornado. It's very annoying to use.
Guts, please go in the middle. There you go. I want to hit you with this magnum. Uh-oh, I dropped my Magnum brand condom.
Okay, you know what? Video over.
It's my video. I say whatever I want. Wow,
guy.
Gutsman's Buster only goes 3 forward. That's a real design flaw on your part, Gutsman.
But it's not... Never mind.
What?
You're talking about Gutsman's attack. I thought you were talking about your Gut Buster thing, and I'm like, that's not your Buster, that's your Rapid Fire.
No, yeah, Gutsman's thing. Because he has that little...
Flaw, yeah.
Like if
I'm
he's
in the second area of the final comp, by the way.
That's fine.
What are there, 4? I think there are 4.
Can I please get something to hit this boy?
Yeah, please kill him so we can end this episode and move on to what might be probably not the last, but second to last episode. I keep running into the exact same virus configuration. I'm sick of fighting him.
Ow. He's gonna guts punch me right now. It's gonna hurt.
I'll gut punch you here in a second.
Gut check.
Please give me a life sword. Nope, no life sword. Rip. I hate this setup.
can I just have a life sword, please?
Yeah, story of my life, dude. No.
Really appreciate
No,
it.
why did it move like that? Oh, I'm angry, Mega Man? This, like, almost never happens to me. And, of course, there's a crack in the one spot I need to stand to get a kill.
I'm just so mad.
I'm pretty livid right now, too, to be honest. I'm gonna die.
Oh.
I'm gonna... wait a minute, I might have a chance if I can open the custom thing and get an invisible because I'm stuck in a corner with a lightning thing. Nope, it didn't give me the thing I needed, so I'm gonna die.
Unfort. Ow.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got screwed over. I hate this virus configuration. 2 billies and the stupid hammer thing that paralyzes you from moving.
Yeah, it's crap, dude. Anyways, I'm done with cuts, man. I just gotta go through the cutscenes.
Oh, I can stop.
Wrap it up.
Oh, well, no, you're still in the cutscenes. Get out of the cutscenes.
I'll just hold B. Doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, you gotta get... No, it does matter. You don't get to skip through your cutscenes while I can still play.
I'm pressing skip right now. I'm doing it.
You're not allowed to skip in the tournaments.
I know. Who cares about rules? Rules are meant
Yeah,
to be
this
broken.
game gets, like... I love this game, but it gets really, really annoying when you're at the end game of the 3rd game.
At the later stages,
Because, like,
yeah.
even... It's not even bosses at this point. I'd rather fight bosses, but, like, the random enemies just take so long to go through. Because they all have
Alright, everybody.
so much HP.
I'd like to thank you for watching.
I'm in the middle of the
Chaos
virus
off
fight.
right now. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm just gonna wrap it up while you're doing that. Thank you for watching. As always, stay awesome. Maybe leave a like. Go subscribe to Chaos because you know get him to 10K before the end of the year. That would be great.
That would be amazing. It's not going to happen, but I would love it.
Yeah, subscribe to me because I'll probably be, if not past 400, I'll be darn near it because I'm really close to it right now. Anyways, so let's both hit some goals here and check out the description for the playlist down below, and you know Chaos will have all the stuff because I'm lazy and haven't organized the playlist yet.
Yeah, my playlist is set. I just don't put my playlist in the description.
Yeah. Well, thank you for watching, guys. As always, stay awesome, and I will see you guys next time.
Farewell.